Aquarius, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. Firstly, you have the Hierophant and the Three of Wands. I don't know why I'm getting Alice in Wonderland come through. The Hanged Man and the Nine of Swords. So I'll talk you through these cards as always and then clarify and get more out of them. But firstly, Hierophant, some of you are learning something new, others of you are teaching something new, and that's very, very broad. But I hope that you'll make sense of it in your own ways. There's just some type of enlightening that you're going to find or give. And I can't tell which way it goes, I've not clarified it and I have no clue right now. I just feel as if there's also something inspiring and there's like that enlightenment. It could even be spiritual, it could very much be spiritual or religious in some way, where you're showing people, or even one person in particular, something you believe in, or someone's showing you that. And it's just very enlightening, and there's a shooting star in this. And I just feel it's almost like a wish come true. Like it could be a new philosophy, it could be a religion that you've never learned about, but it's like, whatever it may be, it could be something like tarot, right? But whatever you're learning, it's like a hope come true, a dream come true, like, oh, this is very nice, this is what I wanted. Like, especially with that shooting star, I don't know why I'm feeling like, especially if you've been lost or have felt lost, it's like some type of religion or spirituality in some way is going to guide you to make you feel more at home within your own skin. Then you have Three of Wands, so there's something about expecting. Some of you, I'm seeing you at an airport, like waiting for someone. You're expecting someone, and it's very broad again. And as I'm saying broad, I'm looking at this person has very broad shoulders. Some of you, something about someone with very broad shoulders. But you're expecting someone, or you can feel someone coming into your life. Maybe it's more of like a intuitive thing, where you can kind of feel a new character entering your story very soon, and you're kind of like, oh, I wonder when they're coming in. But I can feel them, like it's almost like your souls are ready to meet. Then you have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is kind of shifting perspectives, can be spiritual awakening, can be looking at things in a whole new way, and it's just also taking a time out, taking a pause. You may find yourself in the position of like standing still, not moving, and it's almost as if there's going to be like a shift in perspective where you realize, oh, this is a good thing. Especially if sometimes a hangman can mean you had to stay still for a while, you were forced to heal something, which meant you were like stuck on bed rest or something. Like it's almost like you were forced to stand still for a while. But I don't know, I feel like this week you're going to make sense of being glad that you were given a time out, or given a step away from like society or the world in some way. There's something where you're going to see things from a whole new light and be very grateful. As weird as that may sound, if you have been through something that meant you had to be on bed rest, but it just seems as if, yeah, you are going to be relieved in some way that something turned out that way. Then you have Nine of Swords, which is a little bit of like disruption to your sleep, or I don't want to say sleepless nights because it doesn't feel that heavy. It feels just like there is something that is just bothering you. Some of you, there's a lamp or like a weird shadowy thing in your wherever you sleep, and you're not realizing it's keeping you awake or something. Like it's causing shadows. I don't know what that's about, but it's just like something that you're not aware is keeping you up. You're aware that you're up, but you're not aware why, and it's just some type of like strange light or noise. Clarifying the Hierophant, you have the Ace of Swords, so there's definitely some type of clarity coming and like an answered prayer. Like that's a win. Ace of Swords, notice the crown, you're winning. Ace of Swords, also clarity and just like I feel as if your words and your ability to communicate is going to be very clear this week, and it's going to be very nice, especially if you are someone that can't usually kind of communicate how you're feeling outwards. You know how you feel, obviously, but you wouldn't be able to put it into words to explain to others. And with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant, I feel like there's something where you're learning to actually the opposite of what I'm doing right now. You're learning to be able to put your thoughts and feelings into words and be able to be understood, or at least attempt to be understood by someone else, because you can put something perfectly and you can word it perfectly to how it makes sense to you, but someone else can still be like, huh? What do you mean? But yeah, I feel as if you are very much finding yourself able to communicate. Ace of Swords with the Hierophant also, I feel like some of you are very specific, are like working on a book or something, or there's an idea or an epiphany or something with that Ace of Swords. There's going to be some type of communication also. Maybe it's more of a writing or a message coming in with the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords that is very much like a win for you. You're like, oh, winning, like this feels good, I'm glad about this. But it's with that shooting star in the Hierophant, it's almost a wish upon a star. And stars are also healing, so whatever that communication is, or whatever that is, there's something very healing. Clarify the Three of Wands for Aquarius. You have the Nine of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. Like I said, that's that energy of you expecting someone, especially if you're single. Nine of Pentacles, very independent energy. If you're single, or if you are I don't know what I was going to say, identifying as single. If you're single, or if you're I don't know what the or is. Why do I keep saying oh? That's so weird. You're single or you're not, right? There's something where you're expecting someone new, and you can feel someone's like about to enter your life. Even if you have no reason to feel it, you're just like, I'm ready for them. Maybe even manifesting them, or like dreaming about someone, they're coming in. If you're in a relationship, then with that Three of Wands, I just feel as if you can tell somebody's about to it feels like become their best selves. And it's almost like that switch sometimes, like people have at certain ages in their life where they kind of click into becoming or being who they're meant to be, if they've gone through a period of being less than their potential. It's like somebody's about to click into the person you would want. And originally, if you've been in a very long-term relationship, it feels like somebody's about to click into who you hoped they would become. They're about to actually click into that, and you can feel it. You can feel them fulfilling their potential and healing what they were avoiding healing. Clarify the Hanged Man. Death with the Hanged Man. That is amazing. Like I said, rebirth, but what I was saying was, Hanged Man, you felt stuck, or you felt like you were put on bed rest, right? You felt like you weren't allowed to move. You just felt like you weren't moving in general in your life. Things weren't moving forward, where like nothing's happening. Death card. There's now an ending to that. You fulfilled that cycle. There is just a lot of mental and emotional growth and clarity and spiritual clarity and things to be learned in hanging there, in staying still, in, you know, going inwards and seeing things from new perspectives. And then it's like, cool, you've done that now. I don't know why I just got, you've done your research. That's very random, but yeah, you've done your research, and now you're able to, there's a new path coming. And when I say there's a new path coming, I just want to say, like, what I meant by that is you're not gonna feel stagnant anymore. If you have felt stagnant for a very long time, that is now done with the Death card, and a rebirth is going to happen. Four of Cups with the Nine of Swords. So some of you, the sleepless nights, or the like, something is trying to keep you up. Most of you, I don't think you're letting it, but it's niggling at your brain. Like, give me attention, think about me, worry about me. And some of you are like, smart enough to not feed into the negative thoughts or the overthinking or the replaying old memories. You're smart enough to not feed into it, and you know you've let go of it. And others of you, there's something here where you actually, there's something niggling at you because there's something that you're supposed to feel into. And that's the strange thing to say, but it's like feel, something wants to be felt, and it could be a joyful memory from the past. It's something kind of angelic as well. Like, there could be an old best friend you have that you just, like, there is happy memories, or like, and when I said old best friend, for some reason with those angel wings, like, it's like they're not here anymore. But there's something where it's like reminisce on all the good things, because it's almost as if there's negativity tied to them or something, where it's maybe it's obviously the negativity might be the fact that they're not here anymore. That makes sense. But then there's something where it's like when you think about them, there's some energy to feel into that is positive, and like positive, happy memories, good times, laughing, inside jokes, things that happen. There's something, like there's a reason, and with that, those wings and that cup, it almost feels like, especially if it's an anniversary, a significant thing around this person, seems as if there's a message, or this person wants you to think about them, or wants you to feel into memories and things like that. And that's almost as if you are like being niggled by something, or someone showing up in your dreams or something. But it's a shift that you're about to experience, where you go, oh, yeah, no, that is a positive thing. I can feel things about that, and I can think about that, and I can remember things about that, and it doesn't have to be sad, it doesn't have to be bad, but I don't have to, because it seems as if you're like not letting yourself be sad, but you've not had the revelation that you don't have to be sad. There is joy in it too, if that makes sense. Obviously, like, you're allowed to be sad, but also I feel as if there's someone trying to come through for you in a positive way. There's some type of gift around this person is a gift, or was a gift in your life, and they still are, because they're still bringing you positive, funny things coming through. Sorry, that was kind of a strange reading. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Told Tarot Tuesdays.